companies on the scene found heavy fire. Now, the wind was coming from the rear, and it was actually driving the fire through the building. So they had a real hard time getting in there and trying to get lines on the fire to knock it down. This is going to be one of the busiest days in many years for the Detroit Fire Department. So we had to make sure that the city was covered. And so as the companies came in, they stretched their lines. When we got here, there were 4 people that had jumped out the windows. They were taken to receiving with smoke inhalation and burns. And then we pulled one person out of the first floor, and he had no vital signs. We started doing CPR. They transported him to St. John's. Now they have a pulse now, but he's in critical condition. And then at this particular point, we found 4 more victims in the building. So we have 4 deceased in the building behind him.
This shutdown wires?
We don't think it's wires because the wires were intact in the back. When I got here, and I got here right away, when I got here, the wires, the only wire was the one that was burned that was at the building. So what we did, we don't think it's the wires, but again, our arson people just got here. They'll go ahead with a full investigation. The winds, a lot of power lines dropping on garages. And that was a fire I came from over on Spring Street. There's been a tremendous amount of fires today, wires down, and we've been extremely busy.
Can you give me an idea of the deceased?
We don't know yet. They have to get up and do an investigation, so nothing's been moved, and as soon as they get in up there, we may be able to get something, but it's going to be a while before we can actually identify the victims and all at this point. Second person, actually the 5th person out of the building, we did CPR here, and they did CPR in the ambulance, and then transported to St. John's.